Hello there everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Valentina and I read sometimes, and today I will be unboxing the Books That Matter November box. Now, I have a box right here and I hate to admit that I already looked inside because I couldn't wait. I just had to open it right away, but I will still show you what's in here. I mentioned in my last video that I subscribed to the Books That Matter box for 3 months. This is the last box that I will be getting, so I wanted to share with you. I also want to tell you at the end my thoughts on it and yeah, my experience with the box overall. So Books That Matter is a women-owned and led business that focuses on promoting female writers, and in order to do that, they created a subscription box which centers every month on a different feminist topic. And they sent out a book written by a female author together with at least 3 or more gifts from independent female artists. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. It's UK based and I think it costs £17 a month plus extra shipping depending on where you live. And yeah, so let's open it up. The paper is already ripped because I already opened it, as I told you. I had to peek into it, but yeah, so this is what it looks like. It comes with like this little paper, and let's see what's inside. They create a little like magazine, you could say, or like a little pamphlet, and inside, I need to put this somewhere. We'll put this here, okay. And inside it comes with like an intro from the team, a description of what's inside the box, an interview with the author, a little article or more. They have 2 articles in this one. Then they have an interview with one of the creators that collaborated with them, and you know, a little more things. It's just like, usually boxes come with a little description of what's inside, and this one has taken it a step further and decided to write a bit more in it. So I think that's nice. And, oh, I forgot to say the theme of the box. Hold on. Yeah. The theme of the box is hear her. That's trabalengua. Yeah, and it's, I guess, and it's about uplifting female voices. So then we find a little face mask. It's quite pretty, actually. I really like it. I have a very Berlin-esque black face mask, and I think it's a really nice one to change it up a bit, especially in this dark and gray Berlin time. Then, oh, I don't know if I should say who the artists are. Hold on. The face mask is designed by Elizabeth Rachel, and the prints, I'm getting ahead of myself. And the next things that I will be showing you are designed by Talk and Tell. If you know what that is, that's great. I have no idea what that is. So this, I actually really love this. Look at this beauties. This bookmark says Loud Feminist, and look at it, it's so beautiful. In the back it has more mouths. Oh, I love it, so pretty. And then there are these 3 postcards: Girl Power, Hear Her, and Empowered Women Empower Women. This will definitely go up in my wall. Very pretty. Oops. Then there's like a notebook, again by Elizabeth Rachel, and it's white papers. It's also very nice. I don't know about you, but I love collecting notebooks, and then I don't know what to do with them, but I love me some pretty notebook. And this edition came actually with 2 books, namely this 2 right here. The main book is called The Inland Sea by Madeleine, and look at this cover. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. And from what I've gathered, it is a coming of age ecological story. So it has to do with water. The author is Australian, so I think it's set in Australia. Yeah, it's set in Australia. And so this book focuses on the story of the great blah 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 granddaughter of a man that was traveling, like a traveler in Australia that was in the search of water. and he never found it. And I'm just gonna read the back real quick because I think it sounds really interesting. 2 centuries later, Oaksley's great-great-great-granddaughter is reeling from her own self-destructive obsessions, drinking heavily, sleeping with strangers, wandering Sydney streets at night, and navigating an affair with an ex-lover. She works as an emergency dispatch operator, tracking the violence, floods, and fires that bloom and rage across Australia during an increasingly unstable year. Reckless and adrift, she prepares to live. The Inland Sea is a fierce and beautiful novel about coming of age in a dying world. That sounds heavy. But it's also very in line with current events in life. Like everything is just flooding and burning and dying. So nothing like a depressing read to go along with that. I don't know if it's an actual depressing read, but from the topic I can tell it's pretty heavy. So if lockdown is affecting you right now, I think you might not be wanting to go for this one. I surely will not be reading this one this year, but next year for sure I will give it a try. Especially look at the cover. I think the cover is beautiful, but regardless of that, I think the whole premise of it, like the idea of an ecological coming of age story and the fact that it's focused on such a heavy and up-to-date topic sounds really cool. And I haven't read any like climate crisis, climate change related fiction yet. So I think this will be a great place to start. And the last thing inside the box was the little Greta Thunberg's No One Is Too Small to Make a Difference essay collection. And sadly, I already own this one. But this one, for some reason, is bigger. Like this one is, not bigger, it's the same size. This one is longer, that's what I meant. This one is 106 pages, and I think the copy that I have is, this one is 68. So this one has more essays, so I guess it is not a loss that I got this one again, because it comes with more things to read, so that's always nice. And I guess that when I'm done reading the new essays, I can pass it on to someone else that wants it, because I surely don't need 2 copies of the same book. And that's it. That's all that was inside of the box. Now, my general thoughts. So, I actually pretty much enjoyed receiving this box. I think as anyone who receives and that has subscribed to a book box, I just love the feeling of getting some unexpected present once a month. I love getting things and I love getting presents, and I love when the delivery person rings my doorbell and I have something new to open. Anyways, so on that note, I really enjoyed that part of it. I also really like the whole concept of the business. I love that they are promoting female writers and female focused or female centered literature. I think that we should all be reading more women, and at one point I think I will make a video focused on that, on why we should be reading more women. So also I really enjoyed that part of it. I think the little like trinkets that come in the box are cute. I personally find the things that come in this box a bit more useful or a bit better than the ones that I see coming in other popular boxes that you see around BookTube, because usually other book boxes are very like fandom based, so they send you things with like very quote heavy from books or stories that you might have not read and that you're not really interested in. And then I find that you're just filling yourself up with junk that you don't really need. But then again, it's just because I'm not part of those fandoms. Like, I don't know, I don't think I will ever be getting a fairy loot box, for example. But this one is like, the things that come in this one are very neutral in that sense. Like, they don't really have references to things that you might not be interested in per se. They're very themed focused. So they are focused on the theme of the box. Like this one is Hear Her, so you have like the little things with the like the empowering messages and whatnot. And the last box was, I don't remember the theme. There was like witchy thing, and then there came like a witchy bookmark, and it came with like a face mask and like stuff that you can use. And yeah, I don't know. The first one that I got came with delicious smelling soy wax thingies. I don't know, melting soy wax. Is that what you call it? Melting soy wax? Whatever. I didn't have a clue what that was, and now I'm in love with it, and I love burning some soy, and it's amazing. And it introduced me to some new and different things that I was not expecting, and it introduced me to 3 books that I had never really heard of, and the box like introduced me to 3 new authors that I didn't know about. So I think that's great, and like overall the whole thing I think is really cool, and I think if you want to support them, then you should definitely do. However, the only complaint that I have personally is that I feel like it's a bit on the pricier side for me. I think the box in itself is not too pricey. It's 17 pounds, and I think that's a fair enough price. The problem for me is that on top of that, I have to pay 8 pounds for it to be delivered here. So, and then we have to translate those pounds to euros, and then I think a single box becomes like 27 euros, and that's a bit too much. So I don't think I will be getting it again unless someone gives it to me as a present, or it happens to be on discount or something, then I might consider it. But for now, I'm happy with the 3 boxes that I got, and I would recommend it. If you want to put that money into this business, then for sure go ahead and do it, because I think it's a very nice business to support. And yeah, I'm gonna leave a link to their website and their Instagram down below, just if you want to check them out. I think it's worth promoting businesses that you think are cool, and I think Books That Matter is really cool. So if you've ever tried Books That Matter yourself, then let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and if you will keep getting it, or if you want to get it for the first time. And that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye!